Let's do 50 and 60-year-olds. 50 and 60. We're gonna combine y'all because y'all should know everything you need to know, child. I don't like to tell you. 50 and 60-year-olds. 50 and 60. 50-year-old, 60-year-old. What's going on with them? Okay. Big bank take little bank. This is the first thing I seen. 50, 60-year-old got their bank. Their bank account looking good. Shit. Let me find out. I'm gonna have to turn it to a gold digger. Who got that money? Who granddad I'm finna get? Who granddad I'm finna get? Something about these numbers. 76, 96, 86, 67, 69, 68. Bullshit in reverse. You ain't dealing with all that bull. I bet you ain't. You too old for that. No offense, but you too mature. You ain't finna be dealing with a whole bunch of crap now. You don't need no. You okay with being alone? You should be. Yes, you done gained that wisdom. You okay with being alone? Okay with being alone? You don't need no bunch of extra attention. Yeah, it's time out for all that. Leave that to the 20-year-olds, and they got enough going on in their reading. These numbers could be significant. 40 to 45. Yeah, you did all that when you was younger. Okay. Bright. Yeah. You done gained knowledge. You're brighter than that. Some by Sunday night. You like to rest. Somebody like to rest on Sunday nights. There's somebody in their 50s, in their 60s that could have been hanging out with somebody between the ages of 40 and 45. This person was maybe doing things to get extra attention. They brought on extra attention that you didn't need. Now I'm getting into the business now. Somebody in their 50s and 60s, they messed around and started hanging out with somebody that was between the ages of 40 and 45, brought a whole bunch of extra attention to them that they did not need. They didn't want to have to deal with all this bullshit. I'm getting baby boomer energy with that 68, 69, 67. Somebody could be in their late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, let's see what this about. What is this? It could be some older individuals that is not wanting all this extra attention. They didn't need all this extra attention. They're worried about their reputation, how people view them. They worried about what people talking about on Sunday night after church when they go home. This King of Cups look mighty suspicious here, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Older, masculine, looking mighty suspicious here. They worried about some sort of truth being revealed. It wasn't no older man dealing with no hussy here, was it? Bringing a lot of extra attention or something. Six of Cups. Everything that they did in the past finna come out. Somebody in their 50s and 60s is worried about something. Could be in their 70s, child. Worried about something from their past about to come out. Ooh, they trying to be strong and ignore or block out what's going on. They partnered up with the wrong people. Somebody of very mature age partnered up with the wrong folks here, honey. Something about their bank and judgment. Something about their finances. Some sort of bank account. Somebody could have had the same bank from the from 1986. Somebody, been using the bank since 1986. Same bank, something like that. Something about this bank in these years. How many years they've been at the same bank? They could be. Somebody could be cutting ties with somebody because of what's being revealed about this man. Because of what's being exposed about this King of Pentacles, this man. He done got himself tied up in a situation to do with the bank. I'm laughing at the way Spirit said they been using this same bank since 1986. Bank ain't got no app. Lots of different illusions. This person cashed a lot of they did a lot of business with this bank. They are able to do a lot of things because of the relationship they had for so long with this bank. Or something, child. I don't know. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person was able to do a lot of things here because of their reputation, how people view them. There was a woman that worked at the bank that helped him hide something, and that's the truth about this man and this money. It's a woman that worked at the bank that helped him hide things. That's the truth about this man and his money, his dealings with this bank. Somebody had bank dealings. Somebody could have gotten fired from a bank. Somebody had a plan on how they can disguise some money. This could be like cleaning money. Laundering money. There are a lot of unanswered questions about who all was having access to this bank. Somebody going down for something at this bank. And this woman at the bank that was giving this person access. Yeah. They work their magic at this bank. They could work their magic and give people access, give them stuff out of this bank. Tower. Somebody was a fool. Tower. Something happened about something around the bank. Some bank information. Money laundering at this bank. Somebody got fired from a bank. There was a woman at the bank that was giving this person the money. this person that worked at the bank could have worked there a long time, so they knew all the tricks in and outs of this bank. In the past, they had this bright idea of how to hide this money, how to get this money at this bank. And now they fighting about this bank. About this contract. All their hands tied to that account. Something, child. It's all the people that was magically getting this money out of this bank. How was y'all magically getting this money out of this bank? That's what somebody want to know. All right, well, that's a message for somebody. Let's change the message up. Any other messages for 50, 60-year-olds? Because everybody ain't dealing with bank fraud, but somebody definitely is. Something about having access to a bank account. Somebody getting fired from a bank. Somebody could have tried to save somebody's job so they wouldn't get fired at this bank. Somebody willingly overlooked some documents at this bank. Overlooked some identification. They let them get the money anyway or something like that. Some sort of money is being tracked, being traced from a bank to and from a bank. Somebody older wishes they had not have partnered up with this younger individual, bringing extra heat, extra attention. Page of Swords. Communication. Somebody was definitely inspired. Somebody definitely did something because somebody worked at a bank. Let's change the message up. Let's get off of the bank. What else here? Let's get off of the bank. Healing. Somebody is looking forward to healing. Somebody is having a rough time healing from something. Ten of Pentacles. They need some more money. There is an older woman that needs money. The fuck? 3 women here? What is going on? 3 women? A Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Cups. Let me separate them. They all dealing with the same issue. What's going on, Spirit? Page of Coins. Somebody could be collecting money for something. Yes. They're anxious, worried, and stress and anxiety. Stress, worry. Somebody is stressed out over a health concern, over some people's health. Eight of Swords. It's something here that's documented. That's what's got somebody stressed out as well. Some documents that they received. Somebody could be dealing with mental health as well. There's some women dealing with mental health issues. Somebody's trying to get it documented about somebody's mental health. With the Eight of Cups. Somebody's family could be trying to get somebody declared as mentally, unstable or something. There's something definitely here about mental health and more than one woman. Wishes granted. Fresh start. Somebody could be trying to get out of something criminal that they did, blaming it on their mental health. Or either somebody is trying to say somebody is mental so that they can get their wishes granted and get a fresh start. This is so weird. King of Wands, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, masculine energy, is very burdened and worried about some money. Definitely about some money. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Their investments are going down. They're in conflict with people over this theft, betrayal. And that's the truth. A lot of different messages here. Investments. Nine of Swords. Stress, worry, anxious, anxiety, sick, depressed. They want healing. Somebody definitely needs to be healed. It's something about sickness. Somebody is worried about sickness. A lot of people being sick. And a lot of people feeling guilty and hopeless. Disagreements, conflict, deceit. What the hell, baby boomers? What y'all done did now? What y'all done did? This should be the time of relaxing, thinking about retirement. But it's some people here that are not in that energy. They're in the energy of saving themselves, dealing with mental issues, dealing with some kind of health concerns. A lot of it derived from money, from maybe somebody trying to, maybe there was some older people here that were trying to make sure that they were comfortable and set for the rest of their life, so they can sit back and relax, but maybe they did it in the wrong way. You cannot expect to take from someone or to steal from others and think that you're just gonna run off into the sunset and live happily, because it's gonna come back, and then you're gonna be in this. That's why this feeling of this Five of Swords, Five of Cups. dealing with health concerns, money concerns, reckless action, reckless communication, lying, somebody is wanting to play innocent. King of Swords. That's the justice system. This King of Swords energy with this justice, that's like the justice system. Putting some money back where it go. Yeah. Reversing that investment, putting it back where it go, and it has somebody burdened and stressed out. They're trying to gain their composure. There's a woman in reverse that went towards this man, that gave this older man their body for exchange of money. This person could be in this jail energy. There's a younger woman that gave her body for some money to an older man. It didn't get her nowhere, child. But in the same spot. Honey, child, it's too much for me. It's too much even for me. Hopeless. They invested wrong. Somebody definitely, their money is going in the reverse with this Virgo energy in the reverse. They had access to all this at one time, then they should not have lied about it. They should have been honest about it. Now everybody is fighting over this big breakthrough that everybody had. Now they sad. They don't want to be blamed for everybody's problem. They being blamed for everybody's problem, whether it's sickness, money, concerns, or whatever it is. They being blamed for it. Let's get some tea. Let's get some tea on the situation. Somebody could have been in the military. A military person is involved with this. There's a military person that's very upset. There's a fire sign that's being blamed for a lot of stuff. A fire sign that's trying to purge from away from all this. Yeah. Nobody wants to touch, kiss, or caress them. What? It came in the reverse. Maybe there's somebody that have to pay for pleasure. What else here? Trying to think what I'm gonna eat. Lesson learned, moving forward. Somebody has learned their lesson. They don't want people to judge them. There's a man that's afraid of their reputation being messed up. He's trying to separate himself from the people that what he was dealing with. The heat is turning up. Something done got real. There's some sort of communication here that's going on. Somebody is very short-tempered now in their emotions. Short-tempered. A fire. Something about a fire. Somebody does not want somebody to look into a fire. No, don't look. They don't want somebody to look into a fire incident. It's two people that's passed over here. Look at this, y'all. Passed over. Brother and sister. They didn't have time to make their dreams come true. They were very inspired, but somebody's time got cut short with this visionary in the reverse. Somebody's time got cut very short. These initials could be significant. These initials could be significant. Somebody is in deep regret because the police are really on them about this. The police are really on this person. It's something about a passed over brother and sister. Like siblings here that are passed away. Yeah, these are siblings. Brother and sister. Somebody did not want to listen to someone's advice before all this judgment and stuff came. Something bad happened one night. Somebody wished they had to love themselves, chose to do for themselves. Somebody could have wanted to stop somebody from loving themselves. Something bad happened one night. Somebody tried to make something look like a self-inflicted or like a self-deletion, and it was not. It was not a self-deletion here. That's in the reverse. They did not do this to themselves. And why? Okay. heard Nokia. They were there for more than one night. Somebody does not want someone to look into a fire. Something about a fire sign or a fire. Somebody was trying to burn up something that they had hidden in storage. A thief, someone that steals, has something in storage. This Jezebel spirit, there's a woman hiding something in storage. All of her things are in storage. Most of her things are in storage. Somebody's still out there lying. And the police has questions for this person. Somebody maybe didn't have somewhere to take a bath. These discussions are getting worse and worse. Like more and more information is coming out around these discussions. It's somebody here that truly did not believe in God, in a higher power. They were told to do not participate. It's something that's coming down. Someone is now using their common sense, but it's too late. Somebody's trying to blame their mental health as to why they did something. A thief. Yeah, mind scramble. Somebody's trying to use their mental health as to why they did something. They're crying and in regret, so they must know they did something wrong. They don't even know how to pretend to be crazy to these police that are talking to them. Yeah, they're like, okay, next. Somebody just learned why they got fired. Something about some money. Could have been that person at the bank. Something about some money and somebody being fired. Maybe they stole some money, child. I don't know. Yeah, they separate. They unsure about why they got fired. Unsure about why they got separated from their job. It's something about some money. Yeah. Let's see. Didn't I say something about some money? Somebody trying to hide evidence, destroy evidence. I'm not grateful for you. Somebody mad at somebody. Might be mad at me for telling. I don't know. Somebody didn't get their job done. They're like, I'm not grateful for you. You didn't even do what you were supposed to do. Moving on means letting go. CA. Somebody trying to act like they busy. They not busy. They trying to avoid this meeting. It's something about somebody not having nowhere to take a bath or something. They got most of their things with them. Somebody could have told somebody to go, like told somebody they had to go. Because I see this go at the bottom here. G-O, go. They had most of their stuff with them or something. They didn't want this person around because of what they finding out that they did. So they chose them. They didn't want to be involved with it. So they sent them back out there. Yes. Yeah. Same thing in the reverse. Like somebody was trying to explain something to somebody, like, that's the same thing. I did it. And somebody like, no. They chose, like, choose you. They chose them. They sent them back out there so they wouldn't be involved. Yeah. Because the authorities involved. They didn't want to be, like, incriminated in any of this. Oh, she called him a sellout. She was like, you a sellout. You don't want to help me? They not family no more. It was a fake family. Anyway. Yeah, they done been put out the group, out the neighborhood, child. Yeah, because it's over. Child. Now it look like in this reading, it's a whole bunch of older people mad at some young folks or a young girl or something. I don't know. Go back and watch all the ages. All the age reading. Maybe they go together some kind of way, child. I don't know. They're like everybody blaming everybody else. The young folks and the young people reading who are blaming the old people. Now the old people blaming the young people that reading. That's why I said watch all of them. Watch the 20-year-old reading, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, this 50 and 60. I ain't doing 70. They know they know better. Yeah, something here. I'm glad. Thank you, Spirit. Telling me because I'm working hard. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. I needed to hear this. Because I'm like, what? Yeah. Something by Sunday night. Somebody is really worried about what people talking about in their home. Like, they know what they saying in front of their face, but somebody is worried about what people are saying when they get home and really be talking about this. Because all this bad attention, they did not want this kind of attention here. This bad attention, they ain't want that. Yeah. KS, somebody not sleeping together no more. Somebody can't get it up. There's too much going on. Can't nobody get it up in this kind of energy. Can't nobody get it up. Talking about some, are you satisfied? No. No. No, we're not. No way. Yeah, ain't nothing changed with this person. They just done got old. They just got old. Nothing changed. They just got old. What's going on my block, honey? Man knows if somebody didn't have permission to use this ID. They didn't have permission at this bank to use this ID. They ain't have permission to use that ID. Yeah, big nose, big forehead, huh? You ain't have permission. Big nose, big forehead ass. Look at me. Didn't have permission to do this? No, you didn't. I don't care who told you to go in there and do that. I don't care. He was confident he should have did it himself. Sent you in there, now you stuck. Yeah. blew your cover. Somebody blew somebody cover. Trying to get this money. How did he say, yeah, he should have went in there. You know, you done got your ass stuck. Oh, shit. Some money is being investigated. It's some money here being investigated, and I do mean it. I don't know who money it is. Your money, they money. Somebody money being investigated, being tracked down. Yeah, you could track money. It's easy to track money nowadays since everything is so digital. Remember AI? All that kind of shit. Satellites, microphones, radios, telephones. Like, oh, you could track that. Oh, you could do that. Yes, you don't know. Yeah. Somebody not thinking too clearly here. They were trying to force. Yeah, somebody forced somebody. Somebody pushed somebody into this damn. They just pushed their ass in that door, in that bank. Not thinking clearly. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then they tried to redo some paperwork, change some paperwork around. They're like, somebody make a sense here. Somebody make a sense here. Investigate. Quick. Soon as the numbers didn't add up, the information didn't make sense. They marked under investigation. You hear me? They marked under investigation. Telling you. Moving on means letting go. Somebody done been separated from this bank account. Whatever this is. I'm channeling hard out here. I'm sweating. Y'all don't see me sweating. Somebody finna be a part of the Mile High Club. Somebody was a part of the Mile High Club. Flying, doing it in the air. Somebody finna be a part of the Mile High Club, or somebody is a part. Somebody was doing it in the air, honey. Somebody finna go from being flying in the air doing it to being underground doing it. Okay? I ain't kidding. Yeah. Somebody finna find out something that's their information. Somebody finna find out their own information, child. Somebody finna find out their own information. Yeah, it's coming to you. Somebody's passed away, father. They mama didn't get this financial gain. Somebody mama. See mom. Financial gain in the reverse. Wednesday. Child. Yeah. It's a dang, what is this all coming together here? A huge shift coming, a breakthrough coming. And I'm on the right track. Somebody telling somebody to just breathe. Like somebody getting mad and upset. They so upset that somebody is coaching them and telling them how to breathe. Yeah, because they done got caught in all these lies. Yeah. Let's start closing this out. Somebody done force somebody in this bank. Push somebody into doing something. Now they trying to blame their mental health. Got their arms flying all up in the air and stuff, showing out. Yeah. Somebody mama definitely involved. Somebody is, I'm sweating so hard out here, y'all. Somebody is really worried about somebody's clothes, their shoes, their cars. Somebody telling them just stay calm, breathe, stay calm, stay calm. They worried about their stuff, I guess. What they gonna do with their stuff, what their stuff gonna be. Kind of like it's gonna be in the shed. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, they telling this person to calm down, just breathe, just breathe. Yeah. Let me get you a rune oracle. Let's get a rune here. A rune. Let's get a rune. Just one. Closing this out. Just one. There it is. Creation. Creation, wholeness, energetic burst, harmony, evolution. So this is all about evolution, the evolving of something, how something evolved from start to finish. How did it begin? How did it end? Harmony, bringing everything to a cohabitating state. Harmony, bringing everything in together to work together. Energetic burst, someone getting inspired, energy, full of energy, a new passion, new drive. Wholeness, something being put back to its original state, something being whole. Creation, something being created, the start of something and the end of something, like I said. Okay, I don't know how else to put it, child. All right.